Here we go. A bomb. A bomb. There's a mobile-dash bird. Might as well do it this way, I guess. Phil actually did it. It's like it really is annoying. You know, like when you're trying to like load something up, and you know, it's like when you're trying to load something up and everything, and you don't know if it's gonna actually work or not. Alright, go stream manager, share stream, post directly on Twitter. Post. Alright, so let me check the stream. Checking the stream on my phone, see hopefully everything's looking sound and everything. Alright. Alright, so looks everything seems everything's gonna be good, so I reckon I can go ahead and do my intro because it's almost about to hit the 4-minute mark anyway, so as always everyone, hey yo, my fellow remote maniacs. It's Mr. Volmorose is here, and welcome to yet another installment of Dead by Daylight. So, for those that did not see my stream yesterday, since this is the start of my active weekly streaming for this week, as far as when I'm doing this, originally I was going to be doing some Dead by Daylight yesterday, but I talked about this a little bit. Well, I basically kind of like explained, you know, like what you know, why I chose to do something else, which in this case was I did Elden Ring yesterday, finishing up my New Game Plus run with Saoirse and everything, and you know, all that. And essentially what happened was I was playing with my friend Afflicted, formerly known as Mr. Detroit Live. And we were playing some Survivor together because it was just me and him. And we came across a hacking Survivor. I believe this person was playing as Nia, and if I remember correctly, they were a TikToker by the name of Hacktua. You know, so yeah, put that together as much as you want. But yeah, you know, we didn't really know about it at first, but you know, we just loaded in like normal, and because we were playing Chaos Shuffle, we didn't know exactly what kind of perks everyone was gonna have. And our other random teammate that wasn't that wasn't the cheater, you know, basically they had gotten hooked, and I believe they had Dark Sense where whenever I think it was Dark Sense to where it's like, you know, if you get hooked or something like that, then you know, you see like you see the auras of survivor, like the other survivors, and even the killer and all that. And and yeah, like we saw, we literally saw the aura of the hack to, you know, people like just they're people like just fucking like they're crouched and they're just like, you know, like just teleporting like crazy, just brrr, you know, just, you know, all that stuff. And we both ended up DCing. I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know exactly what happened in that match, but yeah, like, you know, there was a hacking cheating survivor. And even though like we did play some more Survivor and everything like that before he wrapped up his stream, I was kind of like, you know, I haven't really, even like, I was like, you know, I haven't really seen a hacking survivor that's, you know, been cheating in a hot minute per se. I mean, besides like, you know, this one that I encountered in my 2v8 run and everything, but like, you know, it's kind of one of those moments where it's just like, you know, seeing that kind of like sort of killed the mood, I guess, of like, you know, because I didn't want to run that random ass risk of like you know, like, you know, me playing some killer and come against you know, survivor who's hacking, you know, all that shit. So instead, what I did was I just played some Elden Ring, um, and I finished my New Game Plus run with Saoirse, and I was like, you know, I'll just do some DVD stuff, you know, for another time, you know, which was like going to be tomorrow, aka today. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna be playing some killer. We're gonna play some Chaos Shuffle, hopefully. See how much we can really get our grade, you know, like our killer grade stuff up, because as you can see, currently bronze 2 on Survivor, and I have not really touched killer to the point where it's still like in the, you know, in the Ash 4 phase, because the way it works is that, you know, like, it always goes from Ash 4, you know, all the way up to Eerie 1, you know, like, depending on, like, if you get some pips and stuff like that. And I do have some killer dailies that I want to try and do, even though I don't know for sure if I'm going to be able to, like, you know, succeed on all of them. Let's see. but yeah, um, excuse me. But yeah, so the ones that I have, even though like I could, like delete one or get another one replaced, or do that stuff, but the ones that I have so far is I have Down for Survivors, now the Claw Trap with Skull Merchant. Um, Hit for Survivors was the Hatchet Throw as Huntress, and Hit for Survivors was Shock Therapy as the Doctor. Now, for those that did not, no, I was saying the thing. But yeah, for those that don't know what Chaos Shuffle is, it's basically a thing where it's pretty much like playing the normal, 1v4 game mode of DBE, but for Killer and Survivor, the perks are always randomized. So like, if you were trying to go to like your loadout, you'd always see hidden perk, hidden perk, hidden perk, hidden perk, and you don't know exactly what you're gonna get until you get into that into that match. Like whenever you load up, whenever you get load up in the lobby, get into a game, that's when you know exactly what kind of perks you're gonna get. Well, and I'd say it's one of those I'd say it's one of those modes where a lot of people actually like it because I think like for one, like it's still the whole 1v4 scenario, but also, kind of like it does the thing to where it's like you don't have to worry about the quote unquote meta of like survivors having this or killers or like killers doing that, stuff like that. But you never know exactly what you're gonna get, because sometimes you may get you may get like a really good loadout of perks, you may get decent stuff, or you may get absolute shit. I don't know 100% for sure, so take this with a grain of salt. But I believe there might be times where you might end up not having any perks at all. I think, because I think I think I might have like seen it happen like maybe like once or twice or something like that, but I think it's like very, very rare, but I don't know, because it's like, it's been a long ass time that I kind of forgotten if like, if that was actually even a thing, or if it's like a rarity or something. But, yeah, we're gonna be kind of starting things off with Skull Merchant a little bit, see what happens. Gonna be trying out, a couple of different, add-ons. I think normally what I would do is have like the brown noise generator and adaptive lighting, so I go to like some undetectable status and stuff. But I've kind of been like trying out this little random experiment per se, because I don't know if I saw a video from. I don't know if it was like. No, I don't want to say it was from. I don't want to say it was from Mr. Headache, but I remember a while back, like, I remember at one point in time, whenever I sent him a match that I did playing a Skull Merchant, even though like I was playing Chaos Shuffle as well. I kind of remember that like he had suggestions for like what kind of add-ons to use for Skull Merchant, but I think I also maybe like saw a video where it's like you to where it's like you use like stereo remote mic, which decreases the stable state of drones to 50%, and also iridescent unpublished manuscript, where when a drone is disabled, it gains a 30-minute terror radius of 15 seconds, and during that time, you gain undetectable status effect. So, yeah. Um, yeah, we're gonna be trying things out. I kind of played around with like a little random look that I think I've done before, but I haven't really done much of. So what I did was I got the Judge's Row for the Blood Moon collection, even though like I only had enough to get the top piece. Um, I got the Bloodied Skull Merchant head, you know, basically for base thing, and I got the Body Cleaver from the Challenge Seeker collection of her Cyber Assassin look, cause basically like I was trying to like you know somewhat recreate this look in a sense, but use what I had. So but yeah, you know we're gonna see what happens. You know, see if I can get some progress done on some of these dailies that I have. You know, go from there. It'd be also kind of interesting to see about like you know how some people you know react to going against Skull Merchant um, because you know Skull Merchant is one of the most hated killers in the game to the point where you know people was just like up in DC even without really like you know really trying to win. And yeah, speaking of Skull Merchant, like I still remember a time. I still remember this one random time that I was playing some killer, and I even did it on stream as well. And it was like it was so mind-boggling and everything that I think I actually like not only clipped it but made a short like a short thing of it as well. But I don't know if I want to do with all PSN lobby. But basically, in a nutshell, what had happened was, um, I loaded up a game. I loaded up into a game of Skull Merchant, and I got taken to the Area Crows map, which is a map that a lot of people, well, a lot of survivors often tend to bring because apparently it's like you know it's one of those maps that's heavily survivor sided, you know, in some situations or whatever. But yeah, like I got brought to that because someone brought a map offering for it, and like I shit you not, you know, you know, we load into the game, you know, do a little like you know a little slow 180 spin, you know, and then go into first person. Um, I feel like I took like maybe like a few steps. I threw up one drone, and then dong 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 had like three disconnects, which to me, you know, because I don't know for cause I don't know for sure, but I'm just kind of going off just like you know, I'm just going off like gut instinct, you know, feeling and all that. But I feel like I feel like the three people who DC'd right away must have been a Swift. But yeah, it's like I feel like you know those three people who you know like DC like right away like I feel like they were probably like a possible like a 3-man Swift or something. um, And I say that the cherry on top of all that is, I say like the one, I feel like the one thing that was like the cherry on top of all of that, is that one of the people, one of the three people who DC'd was the very same person who brought the map offering. And I just found it funny as fuck. I literally, I literally found it funny as fuck that that was a thing. And the fourth person, the fourth survivor that didn't DC, I didn't bother hooking them, or whatever. Like I did grab them at one point because I thought that maybe there was someone else, but I let them go. Oh, Hannah, welcome on in, and happy birthday, by the way. I hope you're having a good day today and everything. And so I got, I think, third seal, face the darkness. Well, you know, decent day is better than a bad day, you know what I'm saying? Someone be running and... What kind of sucks is that my hearing is not as good as it used to be. Hey! Yeah, my hearing is kind of a little bit, has been a little bit iffy because I think like at one point in time I was, cause at one point in time I was kind of like not feeling well, so my ear is kind of like a little bit meh. Oh my god, I don't know where anyone's at. Motherfucker. I don't really know. Like, I legit have no fucking idea whatsoever. But I'd say like though for the most part, like, I'm feeling better, more so than I was at one point in time. Cause I think I remember like having like my throat was fucking. I was like my throat was kind of like bothering me at one point. Felt like it was kind of scratchy. God damn, I cannot get anybody. I'm not. I don't really like going to the doctor. You know, anything like that. You know, like it's whatever. I have not gotten a single fucking. I cannot find a single fucking person, let alone get them in the goddamn claw trap on them. Every time I see scratch marks, it's like... No kill game, probably. Really? Sorry, Laura, but... Oh, God! I'm about to say, I don't know what the fuck I am. I can't see. If I can get her, that'd be nice. Damn it. I'll need this claw trap ability. I think I need to down him with the claw trap on in order to do this challenge. We'll make some value of this challenge. It's progress. Okay, there's one. Someone's been by here. Probably long gone by now. Okay, I'll give him that. Oh, damn it. Well, ain't that about a bitch. I mean, she's probably like either going to find, like going to the door, or we went to like the hatch or something. Yeah, unfortunately that was not my best game. And I didn't even poop either. Let's see. Moment of Glory. Botany. I don't die that. This person seemed to have like a bit of like a healing build. They got blessed with. It seemed like they got blessed with like a bit of a healing build. Yeah, and goes, you know, goes botany and all dialect. Yeah, it does. It does suck that it is a bit of a bummer that I didn't even get at least one fucking pip from any of that. Not from any of that. But it is what it is. Yeah, that was yeah. Unfortunately, like that was not the best match to start things off on. Like I could barely find anyone, let alone get any let alone get any fucking downs and whatnot. Now, granted, like I'm not gonna say that like those survivors were, you know, like they were like hiding all match, you know, doing this, that, whatever. You know, it's just, you know, you know, they got a decent map, everything. Couldn't really find anyone. You know, couldn't find anyone. Barely got anyone. Barely got any hooks. But at least I managed to get like one. At least I managed to get like at least I managed to get things sort of started for Skullmert's little like killer daily thing. But yeah, as I was saying though, you know, but yeah, as I was saying though earlier, like, you know, decent day is better than you know, an off day or a bad day or whatever. So. Two Janes. Two Janes, a Jake and a Fang. And I'm going to assume, I'm going to assume Toolbox Jane's huge. Yeah, because she's got the bloody look of her main attire. And we're getting sent to, I'm about to say, it's like, we're getting sent to Orman, but someone put down, it was like a sacrificial war thing, which basically, well, it basically is like, it's basically known to like negate any map offerings that people put down, no matter if it's like, you know, survivor or killer. So, but there could be that random RNG just be like, hey, we're still going to take you to a Ormond area, so, we'll see. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I got Scourge Hooks, apparently. Okay, so I got Nurse's Calling, Floods of Rage, Pentimento, and Plaything. Okay. Whoop. I heard a scream. Company. How dare you touch my thing? Oh, that's funny. Uh-oh, funny as fuck, I don't care what anyone says. I think like she was trying to like, you know, I think she might have been like trying to like disable the drone, but get out of it as well. And instead like she threw the shack pile. Ah, that's so funny. Okay, so Anime Jane. So Anime Jane's got first place thing of the day. Where are they going? Ew. I'm blowing shit. Must like, what are you doing? noob. Like, I legit don't know what the fuck that Jane was doing. Check this gen up here. It's not been worked on. Again, like... Hey. Hey, Ziggy boy, hey! How we doing? I was like, how we doing, Ziggy boy?
Yeah.
It comes with Puppy Little Weef. That there is not what I would consider to say as tunneling, because, you know, they were literally, like, you know, they were literally, like, in the wrong places at the wrong time. And it's to down you. Like, I need to down you. There's claw trap. Alright, there's that. Oop. Looks like Jiggy Boy has given himself up. Well, this was quite the thing. And Fang DCs. You could have fucking said Scooby. No, I didn't get no message like pop up on that. Apparently I got spammed. So apparently it was the Fang who wanted the map offering. But yeah, give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna blue screen y'all. But yeah, but yeah, like I don't know if you guys heard, but like I had like a notification from my PlayStation mobile app, and like I was wondering like what the fuck it was because I didn't see it because normally for those, and I'm going to just I'm just it out there, but like normally for those that don't know, like if I was to get like some sort of like message like in the game like like PS chat message or whatever. Well, at least in my case for y'all, because I'm streaming directly, from it, you get like, you guys probably see like a black square thing like on the top left side. But I didn't get that, so I thought maybe it's like, oh, I guess maybe like there was some sort of an announcement thing from PlayStation itself or something like that. But I go look and apparently it was someone spamming. Apparently someone like sent a random ass link, even though like I didn't see any notification and all that. But I went to it, and it was deleted by PlayStation Safety. So supposedly that was a spam thing. But anyway, but yeah, like I don't really know exactly what the deal is with what the deal was with this Jane here, like. Like her and Jake, right? They were literally right in front of that fucking house, just standing there, like right next to a hook, no less. And fucking, it's like, yeah, it happens. I mean, it happens sometimes. It's like, well, I feel like it happens more so like probably like on Twitter, like through DMs and all that, because I have my DMs open mostly. But yeah, like, forgive me. I'm kind of just trying to like wrap my head around this match. Like, I'm glad I managed to get like a 4K, get like 4K, from the first match that I had that didn't really go too well. But like, this Enemy J3 right here, it's like, like what were you doing, girl? If you were a girl, but I'm just going by, character gender. And yeah, Fang apparently wanted this version, wanted Orman, but other Jane said fuck that. So yeah. But I think well, I'm trying to think. Wasn't that like didn't I get like 2 downs with a claw trap? Cause I feel like I did. Cause I think I got like Fang, and I got one of the Janes. Yep. So if I can somehow get one more, then Skull Merchant's thing will be taken care of, and then go to switch to someone else. Not that I'm saying like, not that I'm having like any like issue like playing Skull Merchant. I mean, because as much as she is hated by a lot of people, she is my main, lover or hater. I'm really curious to try out the new killer that's coming out from that Tokyo Ghoul thing. Like I'm really curious to try that. I'm really curious to try that boy out. I'm probably gonna have to be getting him with Auric cells because I don't have any money. I don't really have much money in my PSN account thing because I think I probably have like I think I only have things like scent form, which is barely Saul. But but yeah. But yeah, like when it comes to DBD and like the matches that you have, no matter what side you play on, it's always hard to really expect it's always hard to expect certain things to happen because you never know exactly what's going to happen. Like sometimes You know, like you could have moments where, you know, like you go into a game, you know, it's normal, it's like a normal game, you know, like, you know, like say you're playing Killer, for example, right? You know, like going around, you know, you find, you know, getting some people down and all that, like some decent hooks, and you get like some kills and all that. You know, or you could have a an unfortunate, you know, like bad match where it's like, you know, you can't find anyone, you can barely get any find anyone to get downs, don't have any hooks, you know, to your name on anyone and stuff like that. You know, come out with a no-kill game, or say like if you're ever playing Survivor, right? You know, like playing Survivor. You know, never know exactly what's going to happen with you know, when you face when you face like people who are playing Killer. Hey my boy 15. But yeah, like, you know, you never know exactly what will happen, especially like, you know, like I said, if you're playing like Survivor, you know, you go up against a killer who may be kind of a bit of a, who might be kind of like a bit of a bitch, you know, like, you know, just going around just slugging people, bleeding them out or whatever, or, you know, you might get like one of those people who, like, you know, just, you know, there's tunnels, you know, anything like that. So you never know. Or hell, you know, you could fucking have a moment where it's like, or it's like, you know, you could have a fucking moment or two where it's like, you know, you come across a hacker of some sort. You know, or something like a hacker, or, you know, like a cheater or whatever. Yeah, so if I can get one more claw trap on someone, you know, then I'll have Skull Merchant's Daily done. Might probably try Doctor next, because Doctor, I think, could be a little bit more doable versus, you know, like playing Hunter and trying to, like, you know, get hatchet throws and shit. Tuba landing. Oh boy. I think, oh boy, Tuba landing, huh? Alright, so I got Nurse Calling. I got, I want to get the Pain, Shadowborn, and whatever the fuck Vecna's perk thing is. And my boy, making my boy, my good, my pal, my chum. I got you. See if I can put one under here. Nope. Alright, Hannah, well, you have yourself a good birthday and everything, and I will talk to you hopefully sometime in the future. You know, but yeah, you have yourself a good birthday, you know, and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh no! Hey! I bonked the wood. Hey! Like I done bonked the wood. I bonkified the wood, bruh. Alright. Imagine you can actually, like, you know, just go past that. Are you really doing this? I'd say, like, you know, you, like, I can understand. Oh, hi, Nick. Okay. Like, you realize I heard that, right? Well, did I get it going? Oh. Where'd you come from? Like, it's like fucker was like running right next to Oh, hi. Oh, boo! Wow. Okay. That motherfucker shots be like, I'm igbe. Yeah. Mr. Yeah. Monsieur, yeah. Kuya. I got invited to a random ass PSN party. Don't even know who that person is. I kinda wish I had nowhere to hide, but what can you do? I mean, it just goes shuffle after all. Hey. Where is this hatch? Hachipo, oh Hachipo. How much do you guys want to randomly bet that the Meg is like at the hatch? Oh. Hi. So you decided to be a little hidey-ho. Okie dokie. Well. That was a thing. And it's a Manesh 3. let me see, out of curiosity. Buckle Up, Unbreakable, I think like Vigil, Deja Vu. Not too bad of a build there. See if I can, check the, check out the PSN thing. Nope. Not gonna get any info on that. Alright, so not for an hour and a half. It's already had time. I know Hannah's gone and all that, but I had a chance to, like, really read that and everything, and I do agree. Yeah. Like, like at moments be like, hey, it's, but we can, getting ready for a thing and all that, so. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I was wondering when you were going to fucking post that. Let's see. Start chase with 6 different survivors. Bum 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 bum. Dun, dun, dun. I remember that. Like, I remember that. Alright, so... Alright, Skull Merchant's done. I do not want to do a thing with Demogorgon. Motherfuck. Let's see. Actually, I guess what I can do, since I have a shit ton of blood points and everything like that, I could probably actually, work on another character. Let's see. Yes, yeah. So Well, I could do Survivor, but so I think like, you know, who would I do the team with as killer? Does I have like a shit ton of, you know, blood points or anything? Uh, Welcome back. Curiouser and curiouser. Let me check Wraith real quick. So I think about like, well, hold on. I gotta go normal mode so I can find out like, you know, what perks are. I keep forgetting sometimes. You know, it's like, well, like when you're in Chaos Shuffle, you know, for one, you can't both like, you know, look at all the perks and all that. And even still, it's like, you know, if you're playing the mode, then all three, you know, like all perks would be, you know, maxed out for everyone. So, oh boy, don't tell me the game's is bugged or something. Hold on. Okay, God, that took longer than it should have. And of course, fucking viewer bots. Thank you, SiriBot, for doing your thing. Alright, so let's see. Go here. Might as well start from the beginning, more or less. Yeah, SiriBot for the most part has been known to be pretty good at dealing with a lot of like the viewer bot shit. Like, you know, so like I'd say like sometimes, you know, they might get lucky to get a thing through, but usually SiriBot's on the case of like, you know, immediately banning them, like banning the bots and all that. It's very useful for. It's a very useful bot for sure. And I'd say like and I know you're not a streamer or anything, Hannah, but if I was to give you like any random advice about like, you know, about all that, I would say like, you know, get a bot that can, you know, help you out in some situations. Like for example, you know, like getting SiriBot. You know, 'cause SiriBot will take care of, you know, like various things. You know, like for example, you know, fucking viewer bots. You know, for one, you know, like 'cause sometimes, you know, viewer bots always known to be a thing. Well, I mean, I will say this, like, you know, no pressure or anything like that. You know, feel free to do it when you want to and do what you know you enjoy. You know, like, you know, no matter like, you know, no matter like what kind of thing you're into. Like, if you have like an idea planned out for something, you know, then by all means, you know, like just stream what you want. Cause I will admit, Because I will. I'm just gonna get some. Uh, but yeah, like I will admit that I'm not someone who's gonna have like the best advice for every little situation or whatever. But um, I'd say like if you're starting out, if you're gonna start out streaming anything, right? The one thing I would always say was just like take your time, do what you can. With what like do what you can with what you got. Stream what you enjoy as well. Cause I used to have a bit of a saying, where it's like, I used to have a bit of a saying where I always said I do what I can with what I got. I do things of what I enjoy the most. So yeah. Oh, okay. Apparently I got the bloody coat for the pig. Yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of going through all my killers to get all their perks updated and everything like that, because I've got some killers and everything like that from since then, and a handful of killers don't have all the like the newest perks for like say like Houndmaster or Dracula or something. So okay, pig seems to be good there. Alright, so what about clown? Okay, clown needs to get updated some. And yes, I do have one of my outfit things for the clown as him being a bad Santa, but because I don't have uh, I'm trying to think. I think I only have like a body piece. So the beads are in there. Yeah, because I don't have yeah, yeah. Basically, in a nutshell, Hannah, I don't have like every single cosmetic, known to mankind for every single survivor or killer. And sometimes I've had moments where it's like, I'll have like maybe like a certain amount of iridescent shards to get like a certain piece or two. And for the clown here, I got the what I think it's called like the Canary Claws chest piece, which basically has him in like a Santa looking suit. But he doesn't have the headpiece or the weapon, so I had to improvise. Yeah, because basically what I do is like sometimes if I have certain pieces and everything like that, like I'll try to to randomly make something out of thin air, like just to have like a random ass cosmetic loadout looking thing, to kind of stand out. So essentially, what I like to refer to this as is the frosty-eyed ugly Santa, or like, frosty-eyed bad Santa. Yeah. Yeah, I like to call this as like the frosty-eyed bad Santa. Um, Because Frosty Eyes is kind of known to be like a winter thing, in my opinion. Um, there's that. Got the Santa suit, and got the Toothed Fur here. I think from an old Bone Chill event. Again, as you can probably tell, it's kind of like shaped in like a Christmas tree. Alright, so and yeah, I think like the first time I ever made like a random ass like a cosmetic loadout design was for the Huntress, which I'll try to see if I can show real quick. It's not this one. It's this one. Basically this is what I refer to as the frosty-eyed, hooked-on-you Huntress. Basically in a nutshell, like I don't know if you ever I can speak words, I swear. I don't know if you ever seen Shadow whenever like he played the Hooked on You, Dead by Daylight, romance game looking thing, but the dress that you see here is from that game. Like it's from that. It's like there's like a few Hooked on You outfits that were brought into the main game for some survivors and some killers. One of them being, of course, with Huntress. And Huntress was actually the first character in this whole game that I've never actually doing money for, paid money for. I guess we had that. I guess they pumped the thing. But yeah, but yeah, like I did a bit of a thing where it's like, in my early days of playing DBD, the Hooked on You set for Huntress was like the first thing I actually got was, money, work cells or whatever. And the majority of the look pretty much has been the same, but the only thing that's ever really changed was the axe, the axes, because I was trying to like think about, because I was trying to think to myself like, what kind of axes do I have? What kind of thing looks kind of cool? And so I got this one, which is called Jaw Slasher. I wonder if anyone experienced an awakening when they saw Huntress. Good. But yeah, like, I'm trying to think. But yeah, I think like the first time I ever had like a different, like, the earliest axe was probably this one, which is basically like your base axe, but it's all like bloodied up and everything. This is our known axe for the set, which is the shell axe. And yeah, kind of playing around with stuff like that. And here's a weapon that I just randomly see Pei using, even though she's not really a Huntress main, but like just seeing it being like a shovel and all that. But yeah, I kind of just playing around with that and whatever. Let's see, so check Spirit next. Okay, Spirit. Good. What about Religion? Okay. So a random little like fun fact for anyone who plays DBD, whether it be like Survivor or Killer. Um, so the ways you can be able to tell if a perk or more is not maxed out is if they're all the way at the very end and they're like a different color. Because what you see here is basically like all the perks in the purple section, which is also known as like the highest tier section, which is tier 3. Because if you look, like these little things right here, there's like 3 different colors. Like there's like yellow, green, and purple. And those also like represent tiers. Like I think that's like yellow's tier 1, green's tier 2, and purple's tier 3. And you always want to try and get things into purple because anything lower than that, like it has like lower value of the perk effect. Yeah, I'm gonna be shooting you guys again. I will be right back because I'm gonna go see if I can get some more of my tea to drink.
Meafahun Dingir Okura.
Alright. I'd say I'm kind of lucky in the sense that, seemingly at most, where it's like, I think it's like Dracula's and Houndmaster's perks are a bit high in level in a sense, so I think if I get like, if I think about say, if I go to get to around like level 10 in the Bloodbath for some killers, then look at their perk stuff, maxed out much quicker. Okay, Plague's got everything. There's Ghostface next. And yes, I have Ghostface with the what's that mask. If I remember correctly, I think the mask was like its own little separate thing. You know, not really connected to like any like full cosmetic or whatever. And I think what I did was I think I paired it up with like the classic Ghostface outfit, and maybe something with a weapon. Let me see. Okay, so basically I did a classic Ghostface kind of thing. So yeah, classic Ghostface outfit, but I changed the mask to the What's Up mask. Cause yes. Demogorgon. And yeah, because of how like I connected my, I basically like, I believe it's kind of like because of how I connected my DVD account to, you know, like my PC one, because for those that don't know, I now have Dead by Daylight on PC via Steam, even though like I wouldn't be able to really run that version versus you know, the one on versus the PlayStation one. But I got it, and then like the whole like cross-platform progression thing, so you know, everything. So basically, like, you know, like everything's connected. So I think like, and this is my theory, if you will. But I want to say that whatever I get from one thing, it goes to the other one as well. So like, I think like, you know, everything I get from, you know, like the PlayStation version of DVD, everything goes to my PC version on Steam. And I think also like if I get, I almost want to say like if I get something probably from like from the PC version, it should possibly go on the Steam. Oh, shaking thunder. Uh, uh. That might be the last thing that I need to do for demo. Yes, because no other perks are showing up. Alright, Mr. L9 Chan. Let's get you updated. I still remember the time when fucking DVD had made a My Little Oni game mode, where basically it's like you can only play, but where basically it's like you play as a giant version of Oni, and and you went around like trying to like go around killing all the all of these survivors, and like every time that you would hit someone, they'd be broken to the point where they can't be healed, and like if you down them, then and it's like if you down them, then I think you'll like step on them. I cannot for the life of me fucking remember though. If that was a thing where it was like, I'm trying to remember because I think at one point in time during one of the game modes, it basically made it to where it was like, oh fucking, towards like, oh you can only have, you can only play as like non-licensed characters. Okay, so Slinger's done. So I don't know. Pyramid Head. That's a big noise. Fuck. Do that, cause people. Alright, so, blight. Ta-ta-ta. Yeah, Merkin is definitely one noisy motherfucker. But I believe his reign will end when the Tokyo Ghoul boil comes around. I remember seeing videos of the lobby animation that I think it's called the Ghoul, but like I remember seeing the lobby animations of the new killer that's coming out, and in my gut he fucking screams like a motherfucker. Alright, twins. Okay, so I think when I get the stuff on, when I get twins maxed out for getting perks updated for them, I'll probably do like a couple more. I'll probably switch to like some and do some more cow shuffle killer action. Alright. Oh, I can get rid of that. Yay! And it's singularity. Motherfucker. Let's see. Shock therapy. Okay, so can't remember if this is actually a thing. I was kind of remember doing auras stuff. Let's do that. Going to beam. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of one of the little things that I like to use to where it changes the shape of the shock therapy to a ring, so I can kind of like get like do like a little thing around me. That's very pudding. Okay. So 10 and 19. But I'd say definitely like some the Skull Merchant matches were. I'd say like the Skull Merchant matches were a bit like a roller coaster. It's like fucking like the first match. Like first match didn't really go so well. Could barely find anyone, let alone get them down to get many hooks on them. No, I don't want to really. I don't know why, but like I'm kind of like so about like trying to do a thing where it's like I'm facing an all PSN lobby. Cause Cause I shit you not, like the times the random times that I've had, moments where it's like, I'm just trying to do my thing, and I get fucking people on PSN, that I face as as killer, and they play Survivor. Well, I still will never forget that one time. Even though this person wasn't PSN, and last time I'll still never forget the time where this one person I was playing against was playing Survivor, and I was playing as killer, everything like that, and then it's like they do a little thing where it's like I'm going around, trying finding people, hooking them and all that. Oh my god, I realized there's 3 fucking flashlights. But yeah, I remember just kind of just going around, doing my thing. I get 2 people on the hook, so I get half. So basically, I get half of half of my adversaries, if you will. Situations. So it's like I kind of have. I said I kind of have a decent amount of pressure, right? I have a decent amount of pressure. I got 2 people. I got 2 people on the hook. So 2 less people, to worry about. And then I go around and I hear someone getting unhooked. And so I was like, okay, I know where the person's at, so I'm going to go to them, but the person who was unhooked decided to stick around and not really do anything, and so I just downed them, hooked them again, and then they get saved, and then what do? Did they fucking, go heal? They go try and, do gens and all that stuff? No. It's like, fuck no. I got Screw Chicks again, so Fire Up, Bamboozle. Oh, so I got Alien. Okay, so I got Ultimate Weapon, Bamboozle, Fire Up, and Hangman's Trick. Hi, well again, it was nice to see you, and I hope you have a good birthday. Wow. You a bitch, David. Of course. Thank you. You a bitch, David. Thank you for the bitch. What the fuck? Where the fuck did you go? David so badly about all the fucking went. What the fuck? Like, I literally thought he was... I really thought he was like over here, like behind this fucking truck. That was a Hail Mary. Oh, hi. I can't get a single fucking ting on this bitch. In there. Damn it. You bastard. Probably not gonna make it. Damn it. Fuck. You get them goons away. Someone's over here, I think. I don't think... Have I even hooked this person once? Mm-mm. Not too fast, buddy boy. Anyway. Get a couple charm perks and couple purchase charms. Damn it. Well, that should have been 2K, but that's whatever. At least I got the David. Yeah, I don't think I've hooked the Cheryl. I don't think I got a chance to fucking hook the Cheryl at all. Okay, Twitch, come on. Fucking give me the browse thing. Give me the browse. Let me give me to that mukbang glass. Like, you know, I just realized it just dawned on me. I never once fucking used ultimate weapon. I probably honestly should have. this the person? You know, smell goes splat, so smell goes splat. Okay. Well, go ahead and continue on that. Alright, well, I mean, it was a bit of a bummer, you know, like, I could have had, like, the 2K, but, you know, like, you know, they came in and all that, so it's like, I mean, yeah, like, the teabagging, you know, it's like, a little bit like, you know, but it's not something about, like, oh, it's the duck, like, you know, oh, these ducks are flavor, you know, blah, 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 you know, just, yeah. It's whatever. Fucking, I get rid of the demo. I got Demogorgon 1, and I got Singularity, and all of a sudden now I get the Demogorgon thing again. My weed. You know, like, my weed. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Let's try all those. Let's try one of those. Okay, 38 tiramisu, 6 plate party streamers. Yeah, see if I can do some Hunter's Ting. Oh my. 2 Sables, a Jane, and a Thalita. Let's see. And we'll try it. Even though I'm not the greatest hunters. I'll be lucky enough if I can if I can be able to get any fucking hatchet hits. Cause I don't know what it is. It's like, part of me is like, part of me thinks to myself, it's like, you know, you have to like wait to see if it's like sometimes you have to like wait to see if a survivor will commit to a certain thing. You know, like from, yeah, it looks like we're going Armin actually this time. Question is, which one? But yeah, it's like sometimes, like, in my opinion, where it's like, you know, when, cause I don't know, like, cause I'm pretty sure, like, it's a bit easier to play, like, Hunters, you know, with, like, keyboard and mouse versus, like, controller and all that. But, I don't know, there's like the whole thing where it's like fucking, there's that whole thing where it's like fucking, um, the best times I could think of, like, committing to, the best times I could think of, like throwing hatchets is if, spiders commit to doing a certain thing. Alright, so, yeah, Iron Grasp, I think Static Limits. Not quite the best loadout, I'd say. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Romero. Alright. Motherfucker. Hey! Oh, 2 gens already. Oh, hello. Alright, well, there's that. Perfect. Basement right hell. Oh, hi. Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Nigel? I stumbled the balloon. I'm gonna randomly guess that like that one over there is probably getting worked on. No, apparently this one's not even touched. See. Oh, gotta love it. Like, gotcha. Nah. It's pretty clear, is it not? Yeah, that's kind of what I was like talking about in a sense, where you know, you have to like try and like commit for the most part, where it's like, you know, people will like throw pallets down and shit like that. Well, there's two ways I can come in, so I can block this area. I can block this door technically. Oh well. That was a good game, I reckon. It is what it is. I tell you, it's what it is. I found I won't say it was funny though. Like fucking, you know, St. James do all that shit, man. But yeah, what can you do? Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Because it's almost about the time where I would be ending anyway. But I'd say it wasn't too bad. Like, you know, I'd say like it wasn't too bad. Like, it wasn't like the worst. Like I say, like at most I didn't have like, you know, like the whole fucking like, oh, I had like the worst games ever. You know, couldn't get any kills. You know, you know, couldn't do this, that, and the other. You know, like it was something. I mean, like, it was like, I'm not gonna say like it was like the greatest thing ever, but you know, it was not too bad. You know, like I've had worse. But yeah, I'm not really up for doing these two. But yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream and everything like that. I might probably do more DVD Sunday because I think hold on, let me look at the thing real quick again. Okay, so Chaos Shuffle ends on the 31st. On the 31st. Okay, so 31st. Okay, yeah, I think that. Okay, so yeah, I think definitely we are going to be doing some DVD on Sunday because the next day it'll be the 31st, and that's when Chaos Shuffle is pretty much going to end. Unless of course behavior would be like, hey, we're going to extend the mode, for like a week more or whatever. But yeah, we will be doing more DVD on Sunday. Come hell or high water. Other than that, though, my next planned stream, if everything goes well, will hopefully be on Friday, which is going to be more Nightmare Reaper. I'm going to be trying to continue my first playthrough of that game, because apparently I started that game about like a few years ago, and I still have yet to finish it. Saturday will be Shoot 'em Up Saturday with more Knee Deep and Z-Doom. Try saying that fast as fuck. But yeah, we'll be doing that, and like I said, DVD Chaos Shuffle will be on Sunday. Probably might do more Killer, to get my grade, hopefully get my, grade out of the Ash zone and everything like that. But we'll see. I do have an idea as to what I'm going to be doing for Wednesday, like next Wednesday, for my little like Weapons Mod Wednesday thing. I'm probably going to be playing like either a mod called Doom Extreme OG, which basically is like the Boil Doom mod mixed with map pack mod, and it's like Massive Chaos or something like that. Or I may try my random luck at like either Black Magwell mod or do some Duke 2 or something, but we'll see. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream and everything like that. I certainly had me a moment or two. Like I said, wasn't like the worst. Wasn't the best. It was decent. Decent and memorable at the most. Alright, so there's the raid message. If anyone's flipping about in the chat. We are going to see a week about a raid, but I want to see, one of the options. Probably look for like some stuff in the random feed channel or something. If that's Granny, that looks. If I say if that's Granny, then they definitely went the Soulsborne route. Vampirate Odessa, I believe. That's how you pronounce their name. See if we can raid into them. Yeah. O-E-E-S-S-A. We'll see what happens. But yeah, until the next stream and everything like that though, as always, if you enjoy what you saw today and you're watching this on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today. If you want to follow me anywhere else online, you can check out my YouTube channel, give it a sub, all the usual good stuff. And feel free to follow me on Twitter as well. Okay, so can we do the raid? We can. Okay, I'm about to say, can they fucking let me, type? Alright, so until I see you guys in the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or weekend.